So the next sum that I will be doing will be the washing machine one, which is the question number 3 in your question bank. So I completed question 1 in the last video, and this will be question number 3. Question number 2 is simple logic gates. So I have given that in the notes. So we'll see this. Okay. So this is a washing machine. This is not an actual washing machine is working. This is just a sample to understand how PLC programming works. Okay. So in this question, it is given that the washing machine has a digital weight sensor. When the weight of the clothes is more than 20 kg, the door automatically closes. A proximity sensor. Okay, I won't read the question. You can read it afterwards. You will start looking at the inputs and outputs in the question. Okay, so that is whenever solving a PLC question, the first step is noting down the inputs and outputs in the question. Okay, so we will start off with the inputs and outputs. So what are our inputs? Like I always say, there are always two standard inputs. One is the start push button and the other is the stop push button. There can be no question without these two inputs. Okay, so look at another input. Okay, I always say this, remember this: sensors are inputs, actuators are outputs. So we'll make a list of all the sensors that are used over here, and all of those sensors will be our inputs. Okay, so first of all, the washing machine has a digital weight sensor. Okay, so there is a weight sensor, that is your input, weight sensor. Okay, after that, when the weight of the clothes is more than 20 kg, the door automatically closes. Okay, so door automatically closes. They have shown in the diagram there is a door motor which actually closes the door. Okay, so it is performing a motion, it is doing some action. So it is not an input, it is an actuator. And being an actuator, it is an output. Okay, so your door closing because of the door motor, that is an actuator, that is an output. Okay, so your output will be the door motor. Okay, moving on, the door automatically closes. A proximity sensor is used to ensure that the door is properly closed. So there is a proximity sensor that checks whether the door is closed properly or not. So a sensor is always an input. So the next thing we have is a proximity sensor. We will call it a door proximity sensor. Okay. A proximity sensor is used to ensure that the door is properly closed. Then water from the inlet valve starts filling up the machine. So the inlet valve, this inlet valve opens and water starts entering into the machine. So what inlet valve opens, so it performs some action. So it is an actuator, and actuators are always output. So inlet valve is an output. Okay, inlet valve is performing some action, so it is an output. Okay, so then water from the inlet valve starts filling up the machine. When the water reaches the first level sensor, okay, we saw during the practicals the water level sensors. During the practicals we saw the water level sensors. So in this case we are using two water level sensors, level sensor 1 and level sensor 2. Okay, so we can list them. Level sensor 1 and level sensor 2. Okay, so we have these level sensors. Okay, when the water reaches the first level sensor, the machine drum starts spinning. Okay, if you have seen the real working of a washing machine, you will know what a machine drum is, the thing that actually spins the clothes around. So the machine drum is performing some action. So it is an actuator, so it is an output. Okay, so when the water reaches the first level sensor, when the water starts filling from the inlet valve, the water level will slowly rise. When it reaches the first level sensor, the motor drum will start spinning. Okay, so motor drum is an output. Yeah, motor drum is an output, right? Okay, the motor drum starts spinning. When the water reaches the second level sensor, the inlet valve closes. Okay, so water reaches the second level sensor, inlet valve closes. The drum spins for 5 minutes. The total time that the drum spins for is 5 minutes, after which it stops. After the drum rotation stops, the outlet valve opens and all the water from the drum is removed. So after the rotation is done, the outlet valve opens. So outlet valve is another actuator. So it will be an output. Okay. So that's it. Those are our inputs and outputs. So to give them their addresses, always remember addresses for input start with I 0.0, I 0.1, I 0.2, I 0.3, and so on. Okay, these are your addresses. The order is not important, just make sure that once you have given the number or name, keep it constant. Don't keep on changing it in your program. Okay, for inputs it is I, for outputs it is Q. Q 0.0, Q 0.1, Q 0.2, Q 0.3. Okay, so inputs outputs done. One thing that is remaining is the relays. So we definitely have one relay with us, which is the relay 0, and for relay 0 it is M 0.0. Now I know there is another. Okay, let us look at it afterwards. Okay, so after the inputs are done, the next thing that you do is start making the circuit. Remember to keep some space over here for other relays. Okay, so we'll start off with the circuit. This is your PLC. Once again, this is your PLC. Now we will first have to create the tags. The same thing that we created there, we will create over here. So there is a start push button, it is an input. There is a stop push button, it is also an input. Now what is the other inputs that we have? Weight sensor. So we have over here weight sensor, door proximity sensor, okay, then we have level sensor 1 and level sensor 2. Level sensor 1, level sensor 2. Okay, so inputs are done. Next is outputs. Door motor, inlet valve, motor drum, and outlet valve. Okay, so it is the door motor that closes the door. It is an output. So it will be Q 0.0. After that there will be an inlet valve, Q 0.1. Then there will be the drum motor which actually rotates the drum, and there will be an outlet valve. Okay, so we are done this. Then all the outputs are done, so we'll start with the relay. Remember, relay is M 0.0. Just as input is I, output is Q, relay is M. Okay, so we will start with the actual programming part. Okay, so the first rung, as I always say, the first rung is always a latching circuit. NO, NC, relay. NO, NC, relay. Start. Just minimize this. Stop. relay 0. Then put in a relay 0 NO. Okay, this is your latching circuit. This will always remain the same, it won't change ever. Okay, this part is done. Now read the question. Always after rung number 1, all the rungs should always start with relay 0. After rung number 1, all the rungs should start with relay 0. So relay 0. After that, start reading the question. The washing machine has a digital weight sensor. When the weight of the clothes is more than 20 kg, the door automatically closes. So first of all, the digital weight sensor will get sensitized. As soon as the digital weight sensor is sensitized, the door has to close. Hence the door motor should start operating. Okay, so as soon as the weight sensor gets sensitized, what happens? The door motor starts operating. The door motor starts operating. Now the door motor will operate, it will close the door. But how will we know that the door has actually closed? Hence, to know whether or not the door has actually closed, we are making use of a proximity sensor. A proximity sensor is used to ensure that the door is properly closed. So as soon as the proximity sensor is sensed, it means that the door is closed. Okay, as soon as the proximity sensor is sensed, it means that the door is properly closed. So we will have to stop the door motor. As soon as the weight sensor is sensed, जैसे ही weight sensor sense करता है कि 20 किलो हो गया, डोर मोटर चालू होता है, डोर मोटर चालू होता है तो डोर बंद होने लगता है, फिर डोर बंद हो गया, ये अपने को किससे पता चलता है? डोर प्रॉक्सिमिटी सेंसर से. एक बार डोर प्रॉक्सिमिटी सेंसर ने बता दिया कि अरे दरवाजा पूरा बंद हो गया है, तो डोर मोटर को चालू रख के कुछ मतलब ही नहीं है ना, तो इसके लिए बंद करना है. So when the door proximity sensor is on, the door motor should turn off. When the door proximity sensor is on, door motor should turn off. That is why I use NC. Door proximity sensor. We use an NC of door proximity sensor. Okay. So weight sensor ने sense किया. Weight sensor senses that it is more than 20 kg. Door motor starts. As soon as door proximity sensor is sensed, the door motor stops. The machine is now ready to start. Okay, so the next thing, again relay 0. Relay 0. Okay, what is happening? Yeah. A proximity sensor is used to ensure that the door is properly closed. Then water from the inlet valve starts filling up the machine. Okay. So after the door is closed, the inlet valve opens. But how will we know that the door is properly closed or not? The only way for us to know whether the door is properly closed or not is through this door proximity sensor. If the door proximity sensor is sensed, it means that the door is completely closed. That is why we will use this NO. This will tell us if the door is properly closed. This NO will turn into functionally close and it will allow electricity to move forward. Okay, so as soon as the door proximity sensor is sensed, what should happen? The inlet valve should open. But the inlet valve should not be the inlet valve should not be open continuously. The inlet valve should also close after some time. When should it close? We will read it forward. Okay. When water from the inlet valve starts filling up the machine, then water from the inlet valve starts filling up the machine. When the water reaches the first level sensor, the machine drums start spinning. Okay, so when the water reaches the first level sensor, nothing happens to the inlet valve. The inlet valve remains open. But what happens when the water reaches the first level sensor? The drum starts rotating. Okay, so we'll leave the inlet valve like it is, but we will start programming for the drum. So what is happening? When the water reaches the first level sensor, the machine drum starts spinning. Okay, so the first element here is always relay 0. That is not going to change. Here it is relay 0. But as soon as the water reaches the first level sensor, as soon as the first level sensor is sensed, what happens? The drum starts rotating. The motor drum activates. Okay, I don't know the name what I have given. Drum motor. Okay, the drum motor starts. As soon as this level sensor is sensed, it means there is some amount of water, so we can start mixing it. Okay, we can start washing the clothes. That is why as soon as water reaches this level sensor, the motor drum starts rotating. Okay, the machine drum starts spinning. When the water level reaches the second level sensor, the inlet valve closes. Now when the water reaches this second level sensor, that is when the inlet valve closes. So what do we have to do? Because it reaches the second level sensor turns on. So we have to turn off the inlet valve. Second level sensor turns on, so we have to turn off the inlet valve. So we put over here an NC of level sensor 2. Okay, so as soon as level sensor 2 is sensed, what is going to happen? NC will turn to FO, normally closed will turn to functionally open, and the inlet valve will remain or will close. It is open right now. As soon as level sensor 2 is sensed, it will currently it is open. As soon as level sensor 2 is sensed, it will open. Okay, it is open right now, it will close. Okay, just understand what I mean to say. Okay, so that is what is going to happen using level sensor 2. Okay, so level sensor 2 stops the incoming water. The drum motor is rotating. Even when the water reaches level sensor 2, the drum motor is still rotating. What is the next condition? Okay, the inlet valve closes. The drum spins for 5 minutes, after which it stops. So the drum motor starts, but the drum motor should operate only for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is 300 seconds. So the drum motor should operate for 300 seconds. Now there is again a time which comes in. So for this time we will have to use a timer. Okay, so for this we will have to make use of a timer. Again, in the last video I told you, whenever you are drawing a timer, do the smart thing. Just copy the above sensors below. Just copy these sensors below. So what is relay 0 and level sensor 1? So relay 0, level sensor 1. Relay 0. Okay, so as soon as the first level sensor is sensed, what happens? The motor starts spinning. As soon as the motor starts spinning, you should also turn on a timer. As soon as the motor starts spinning, you should turn on a timer. We'll name this timer 1. Okay, and it is 300 seconds. T hash 300 seconds. In exam, you can write just 300 seconds. Okay, it is showing 5 minutes. It is same. Okay, I have always told you the output of a timer is always a relay. The output of a timer is always a relay. Okay, so we'll have to write this relay. So we'll write it over here. So after relay 0, relay 1. And 0.1. Okay, I will have to write it in the tag table. You don't have to do this in the exam. Relay 1, same M0.1. Okay, so after 5 minutes, relay 1 will turn on. As soon as relay 1 turns on, what do I have to do? I have to turn off the drum motor. The drum motor is rotating, but the drum motor should run only for 5 minutes or 300 seconds. Therefore, as soon as 300 seconds are up, the relay 1 will turn on. The turning on of the relay 1 should turn off the drum motor. So put an NC over here and write relay 1. Okay, so you are done. you have controlled the drum motor also, you have controlled the inlet valve also. When does the inlet valve start? When does the inlet valve open? When the door proximity sensor is sensed. As soon as the door proximity sensor senses that the door is properly closed, the inlet valve starts letting in water. But as soon as the level of water reaches the level sensor 2, it means that there is a lot of water in the washing machine right now. So no more water is required. So as soon as level sensor 2 is sensed, inlet valve closes. Okay, so no more water comes in. Okay, so this is done. What is the next step? What is the next? After 5 minutes, okay. After the drum rotation stops, the outlet valve opens and all the water from the drum is removed. After the drum rotation stops. When does the drum rotation stop? After 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, what happens? Relay 1 turns on. So as soon as relay 1 turns on, what do we have to do? We have to open the outlet valve so that all the water is removed from the washing machine. Okay, so first is always relay 0. That is never going to change. Relay 0. But as soon as 5 minutes are up and the relay 1 is on, as soon as the 5 minutes are up and the relay 1 is on, what you should do? You should start the outlet valve. Okay, sorry, you should start the outlet valve. Now in this question they haven't mentioned when exactly to turn off the outlet valve. They have said all the water, but the level sensor is placed over here, the outlet valve is placed over here. So don't worry, it isn't necessary to close the outlet valve. Just leave it like this. It is fine. If some of you want, you can always place an NC of level sensor 1 over here. Okay, it is not at all necessary, but if you want, you can do this. Okay, so this is how the circuit will look. Okay, so I hope you understood how it is working exactly. I will just repeat it quickly. First is the common latching circuit. It will never change. As soon as the circuit starts and if the weight is greater than 20 kg, what is going to happen? Door motor is going to start. The door motor will slowly close the door. When the door is closed, the door proximity sensor will be sensed. As soon as the door proximity sensor is sensed, there is no need for the door motor to operate. So the door motor will stop operating. Okay, next. As soon as the door is closed, how will we know that the door is closed? Because of the door proximity sensor. As soon as the door is closed, the inlet valve opens and water starts filling into the washing machine. It will fill into the washing machine till it reaches level sensor 2. Water will fill into the washing machine till it reaches the level sensor 2. As soon as it reaches the level sensor 2, the inlet valve will close. Okay. But as soon as the water reaches level sensor 1, as soon as water reaches level sensor 1, what is going to happen? Washing machine, the drum motor is going to start. The drum motor is going to start. And the drum motor has to operate only for 5 minutes. So you also start a timer over here. As soon as level sensor 1 is sensed, you start a timer. This timer works for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it starts relay 1. So as soon as relay 1 starts, you have to turn off the drum motor. That is why an NC of relay 1 is used over here. Okay. So you control the drum motor. And as soon as the drum motor is done working for 5 minutes and relay 1 is on, what do you have to do? You have to turn on the outlet valve. As soon as the outlet valve turns on, the water will be drained out of the washing machine. This is all that is asked from you in the exam. Okay, so I will first show you the final answer. Then for anyone who actually wants to see, you can wait and see the animation, otherwise it's done. Okay, so this will be your first page. Write the inputs, outputs and the relays. Then same assumption as in question 1, you can go back to the previous video and see what it was, or you can see it in the notes that I am sending you, and this will be your answer. Just write rung 1, rung 2, rung 3, rung 4, rung 5 and rung 6 over here. Okay, so this is quite done. I hope you understand it. Now anyone who wants to actually see the simulation, you can see the simulation right now. Okay, I will load it. Okay, so it is loaded. We'll look at the default tag table. Oh sorry, it isn't loaded. Consistent load, finish. Okay, it is loaded. Okay, so as soon as I switch on, this is my I 0.0. I 0.0 is my start push button. As soon as I start it, 0 starts, means nothing is happening right now. Why is nothing happening? Because there is not enough number of clothes in the washing machine. When will be there? When it is more than 20 kg. When the amount of clothes is more than 20 kg, what will happen? The door will close. So my weight sensor is I 0.2. Okay, so as soon as I 0.2, weight sensor is sensed. See, 0 starts. Q 0.0. Q 0.0 is door motor. How long will the door motor work? Till the door proximity sensor is sensed. Door proximity sensor is I 0.3. As soon as I turn this on, as soon as I turn the door proximity sensor on, the door motor will stop and the inlet valve will open and the water will start coming in. See, 0 stop and 1 turned on. The door motor stopped and the inlet valve turned on. So the inlet valve is turned on. Inlet valve is turned on. Water is filling into the machine. The water will slowly fill and it will reach level sensor 1. As soon as level sensor 1 is sensed, the drum motor shall start rotating. Drum motor shall start rotating. Okay, so level sensor 1, see, drum motor has started rotating. Q 0.2. Drum motor has started rotating. Now the drum motor will rotate for 5 minutes. Oh, I forgot. Okay, we'll just stop it right now. We'll just turn everything off because we don't have time for 5 minutes. We'll just do this. Rather than 5 minutes, we'll put over here 30 seconds. Okay, this is just for explanation purposes. Okay, we'll again have to upload. Okay, all those who have understood and don't want to see the animation can close the video right now. No problems. Okay, sorry. Okay, I started. Nothing is happening because there is no weight. There isn't enough number of clothes. There isn't enough number of clothes. Now there are enough number of clothes. Sorry, there are enough number of clothes. The door motor is working. So whenever the door is properly closed, the proximity sensor senses the door. The door motor stops, inlet valve opens. Motor starts filling. First level sensor is sensed, drum motor starts rotating. After 30 seconds it will close. See, after 30 seconds this will turn off. Till that time water reaches the level sensor 2. As soon as level sensor 2 is reached, inlet valve closes. This will continue rotating and then after 30 seconds this will stop and outlet valve will open. See, outlet valve opened. That's it. Outlet valve will remain open for the entire process because we are never turning it off. So I hope you understood something. Thank you.